terrible news. I'm really upset to inform you that if you're not 6'5", if you're not jacked with 0% body fat, driving a Lamborghini with chiseled features, you might as well just move to Alaska and start a 40 cal. Now, of course, I'm joking. I'm completely joking. I'm being facetious. But if you dive into the content of the Manosphere, that's pretty much the sentiment that you're going to get. Because what we've got in a space that was designed to help men to understand and to deal with the things that many men are dealing with has become a cesspool of a bunch of fucking sissies, man. A bunch of whining bitches that have gained quite a bit of popularity because our society, our culture has cultivated a nation, a culture of whiny bitch men and boys. Now, I know that that's a harsh statement, and it sounds like I'm trying to take on the Manosphere, and maybe to a certain extent that maybe I am because I believe in helping men. That's my job. That's been my mission in life for the past 20 years. That's what I have dedicated my life to. Not just making YouTube videos and scouring the internet trying to find articles and videos that meet this narrative, but by actually engaging with young men and boys and trying to help them find a way through the darkness of life. In the Manosphere, while there are certainly good points, there's good things. What's going on right now is indicative of the feminization of our culture. The other day I reluctantly clicked on a video of a young guy that has made a really good name for himself by whining and crying about what happened to him and his girlfriend and his best friend. Now, a lot of the things that the guy says, it has a little bit of validity because all he's doing is parroting the things that have been said for the last 15, 20 years. It's just repeating something in a new way. Now, the video that absolutely turned my stomach was this kid made a video about what nobody was talking about. Why is nobody talking about this? You know, all the PUAs and all these people, they're lying to you about this, and no one's talking about heightism. Fucking heightism. The isms and the is are the biggest pile of horse shit in our culture. And these new wave children, these punk kids who come up and learn a little bit of something and believe that they got knowledge and they're just wise beyond words, are making up new ways to be weak pussy bitches. Heightism. The thing that makes this most disgusting to me is this fucking kid in his pictures towers over everyone. So either this dude is over 6'4", he's tall himself, or he hangs around a bunch of midgets. So you've got a dude that is in this height elite group whining about heightism. The double speak and just the redundancy that has taken over the Manosphere has become disgusting. What we have today is the same cesspool, the same narrative of the third wave and the fourth wave of feminism, where you just got you have a collective of weak entitled little bitches whining about what the other side is doing instead of looking at what they are doing, what they're not. This kid that made this video, I won't call him out by name because I don't want to get accused of clout chasing or any of that shit. But this dude is whining to other little bitch boys about what happened to them like they got some sort of knowledge. It's the first time your little feels got hurt. Now you're a wisdom. You're some sage. And because he found some niche, heightism. The isms and ists and all of that stuff are really convenient. They're a really convenient place to point the finger and say that's the reason. Short guys say it's all about tall guys. Guys that don't have their financial shit together says, it's not going to work unless you're rich. Ugly guys say good-looking guys. Everybody's got somewhere to point. But here's the deal. When you've been around long enough, you see ugly dudes with hot chicks, not just because of the money, but because there's some substance to the guy. The narrative is that it's got to be because of the money. It's the only reason why she's with him is because of the money. This manosphere narrative of weakness and gloom and doom is disgusting. And I'm not white knighting it. I'm not saying that there's not a lot of truth to it. But sometimes when things are fucked up, you just have to deal with it. You have to adapt to whatever's going on and overcome it. You don't wallow in it. You don't make excuse, there's new men coming into this space, so we got to keep complaining and crying about the same shit. This is the thing that I've noticed about a lot of the guys that continue with the weakness narrative. If you look at them as men, objectively and subjectively, pull them apart as men and look at them. The reason why women have walked on these men is because they're fucking spineless. Even the ones with the nice cars that flex their money and talk all the shit because their money puts them in position to acquire gold-digging broads that are better looking than the middle ones. All of it's goofy shit. It's goofy shit. Because what they're doing, what they're trying to do is either pull you into their club of sorrow and quitting, or try to sell you the 5 ways, the book, the program to show you how to patch up and band-aid the things that are broken about you that make you susceptible to the treatment of ordinary men. You can learn game. You can pack on a bunch of muscles. You can do all of that shit, gentlemen. You can listen to these fools tell you all of these different ways to trick and con and get your way into the game. This is what I'm saying. If you want to play the game, then you will inevitably win the prizes that come with playing the game of being involved in this worldly system. We already know how fucked up it is. We already know what female nature is. We already know what all these things are. And the narrative of we got to keep regurgitating the same vomit because new guys are coming into this space. Your old videos haven't gone anywhere. All you have to do is put up a little tab and guide them back that way. But the truth is, there's more people that are willing and wanting to wallow in the weakness and disparity than actually take a look in the mirror and do the work on the one thing that will really, really, really change your life. And that's looking at why you do what you do, how you got to be who you are. How did you become such a bitch that bitches bitched you out? That's the ultimate question. That's the ultimate question that all of us have to answer. Believe it or not, even Chad and Tyrone face this obstacle in life because we're all humans and we all have the same follies. It's time to stop whining and bitching and looking for isms and ists and reasons and whys that you're a fucking loser, and start getting about the business of fixing it.